Hi, Tony here, welcome to the Man Cave, and here is my quick review of the Rokker Urban Racer boot. Now, you may spot a common theme in my videos that whenever I go into Moto Legends to have a look at some of the new gear, I'm always drawn to the area that has the Rokker clothing. The Swiss company are creating some really nice looking pieces. One thing I haven't covered from their range are boots, and so here is the Urban Racer boot. Beautiful looking boot, comes in a number of colours with a slightly different finish on it. This has got a slightly sort of suede-y look to it. Now, when I first saw these, I saw these on the page and I've seen them online, and when I first looked at them I wasn't entirely sure about them. I don't think they photograph particularly well. They looked a little bit upswept at the front. They look like they've got a bit of a whole Cuban heel thing going on at the back here, and I've always really preferred boots with flat soles because I like to move my feet around on the pegs. I kind of didn't really pay that much close attention to them because I didn't think as a cutout on a page they looked that attractive. That changes when you actually pick a pair of these boots up. As with everything from Rokker, they are fantastically made, and as with Rokker, they are not the cheapest. These retail at £299, which is a lot of money for a pair of boots. They take a little bit of bedding in, and you will have to wear them for a couple of times to soften them up before you start to feel the comfort come through. But they are a heavy boot. If you pick one of these up, I might put them on the scales and put the weight up there. So a really nice pair of boots, beautifully made, nice construction, a replaceable sole. I think these will last me for a very long time indeed. Let's get them on the bench and give you a closer look at them. Traditionally styled, they remind me of the Red Wing Iron Ranger, with the exception of the sort of padded ankle piece. The leather is pre-greased before production. That means that it helps to keep the leather supple, but it also adds a water repellency. Now, I won't say that these boots are waterproof because they don't have a membrane inside that offer that, but this waxed finish does help with repellency. I wore these I got caught in a quick shower, and although I wasn't in it for any prolonged period of time, I didn't get wet feet. You've got a gusset that comes a fair way up the boot, but the leather is a beautiful thing, and I think it's going to age really nicely. If you look at the inside, that lining goes all the way down the inside here. You've got a suede part in the heel to help with heel grip. You've got a nice soft cushioned element that goes around the cuff. There's no ankle protection in these, but you've got that padded ankle cuff, and this leather is pretty tough, and you've got a nice comfortable padded tongue, so putting them on is very comfortable. In terms of lacing, you've got 5 eyelets, and then you've got the speed hooks at the top. I've had a couple of other comments on other boots where people say, well, these speed hooks scratch your sprocket cover or part of your bike. Personally, I've never ridden with my feet that close to the bike, and if you've got jeans covering that over, you won't find that, but there's no real sharp edges on those, so I've never had an issue with that. The boots themselves, they've got a reinforced heel, they've got a reinforced toe, there's this extra section on the inside here which is kind of a shifter pad, which works really well, but it's quite subtle, not quite so obvious as the ones that sit over the top. You've got a Vibram sole on the bottom. It's Goodyear welted, so the sole is replaceable. It is oil resistant as well, and on the inside you've got a shock absorbing inner sole. So these boots are incredibly comfortable to wear. I know people that wear these on their bike and wear them all day as a casual pair of boots. As I say, they do remind me of the Red Wing Iron Rangers, but these have just got that extra level of protection to them, which means they're going to be great on a motorcycle. In terms of fit, you won't have a problem with these. They're bang on for sizing. If anything, they're a little bit more generous. I'm somewhere between 8 and 8.5. I've got a Euro 42, which is UK 8, and these fit me very nicely, and I have to say they are an incredibly comfortable pair of boots to wear once you've worn them in. And I'll say that they are a very stiff boot, which is a great thing on a motorcycle. I didn't get any rubbing or blisters, but they do take a little time to bed in, and that's because this sole is incredibly strong. There's a lot of torsional rigidity in these, so if you try to twist that, you can't. They are one hell of a strong and sturdy boot. I've obviously not crashed in these, and I don't really intend to, but I have to say I think your feet are going to be pretty well protected in these for what is an urban casual style boot. It's probably one of the strongest and toughest boots that I've tried from my time in reviewing these. So there you go, a really lovely boot. As I say, I wasn't really sold on these when I first saw the pictures of them, and if you're like me, not overly convinced by that, I would urge you to go and pick a pair up and try a pair on. Once you do that, I think you'll be quite happy to invest the money in a pair of boots that you're just going to grow with you and last for a very long time. So you know the form by now with my videos. There'll be a link in this top corner. Click on that, it'll take you through to the Moto Legends website where you can look at these in more detail, have a look at the colour ranges, maybe order yourself a pair. There'll be links in the end credits as well to other videos, as well as that all important subscribe button. If you like the video, smash that like button down there. If you don't like the video, just go and watch something else instead. And all that leaves me to say is until next time, thanks for watching, take care, ride safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.